not started exactly yet. Okay. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. I'm on Facebook now.
Hi, everyone. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. We have our media team here getting everything set up, so if you see an issue, please let us know.
Should be shared everywhere now.
See everyone joining in. Glad to see you today. Well, I guess technically you see me. I don't see you, but still. Okay, 10 o'clock. Good morning, everyone. We're so happy you could join us again on our Realtor Talk. Again, we're live in studios up on top of the Equity Resource Building in Newark, Ohio. Today, we wanted to bring something to add to your business, another layer to help you grow your business, and that is testimonials and getting the most out of them. So the first question you should ask yourself is, where do I want to receive my reviews? It's always good to know if there's certain platforms you want to push them to. So we're going to talk a little bit of how to do that, about how to do that today. So create a landing page. This is one thing that we do here that's been helpful for loan officers, and as we've spoken with, all of you realtors, it's been going really well. So creating a landing page is where you can have on your website, and you have your preferred platforms listed there, and then those become clickable links for your clients, current and past clients, to be able to go there, click on their preferred platform, and then go and leave that review for you. So this is an example of how, we have it on some of our pages, just as another, little idea for you as well, if you don't currently have something like that. We have, when we've been meeting with all of you out there, realtors and our loan officers, we found that these are our top 3 platforms that clients like to leave reviews on. While one might not be your favorite platform, it may be your client's favorite platform. So to encourage them, to make it easy for them, they usually like to direct towards a platform that they're most comfortable with. So we have Facebook, Google, and Zillow as the top 3 right now. The other important thing is to just make sure your platforms are open to receive those reviews. Some of the realtors I've met with have their platforms closed, and so it makes it difficult for your clients to go and leave those fantastic reviews about how wonderful of a realtor you are. So make sure you have those platforms up and running for everyone to be able to go easily leave you a review. And in speaking with that, make sure you have platforms connected to, your business. You want to have everything linked, so when someone who's not familiar with you can go and really search out and find out what others have said about you, and that how you're such a fabulous realtor. So make sure you do have everything linked and it all comes together and makes sense for you and your business. Another tip that we'd like to share, and it makes it so much easier when you do run into a client or potential client, or if you receive a referral, maybe you're out at the grocery store, at a, sporting event or something with your kids, is to have that review link saved where you, maybe you run into a past client. They were so busy moving in, they didn't have time to leave that review. So, text that little review link to them to make it so much simpler for them to just go and leave that, review for you at that moment. How to get testimonials from your clients that are now closing. This should be the easy part because it's okay to just ask during that. You've just went through the biggest purchase of probably their life, buying a home. And, it opens up the perfect opportunity. They're happy, which brings us to our next thing of when you should ask, and that is you should definitely ask at that closing. It is the happiest time of their lives, right? So they're going to want to go out and leave those reviews for you, which is just going to help create that social proof, which we'll talk about here shortly. Also, did you remember to invite your clients to like your business page? This is where you're going to be able to get that nice interaction on your business page from your past clients, which is where it's going to come in, where they're encouraging others, leaving those nice comments for you, and opening it up so everyone knows, how good of a job you've done for them. Text your direct link. This always makes it easy. Any way to make things easier for someone to go leave you a review, clickable links. Just, make sure you have that and ready to directly text it right to them. Convenience, right? And what if you're still getting no review? So you've done all these past things. You did the great job for them. You've asked them. Here's another way you can get a review from them. And we've tested this. It's worked out very well. We've had success sending out an email 30 days after a closing. And you don't have to start the email with just directly like, hey, give me a review, right? So you want to start with this pleasantries. So we're going to go, how are you, ask if they have any questions with their home, their new neighborhood. Because you are that local lender, you probably have some tips for them in that area. And make sure you're thanking them as well on this email. And then you're going to go in, for that direct ask about, getting that review from them. So here, I wanted to share a couple of script ideas that our loan officers have used, other realtors have used that we have met with, and they seem to work out pretty well. Feel welcome, if you want to take a screenshot of something like this just to help you be able to save and use later and adjust it how you like. But the one important thing that you will see in this email is you're inserting that clickable review link. Again, it's about making it convenient for your clients to click and then go out and leave that review. So this is one script here, and then another one would be this way. And this one does note, most people like to use a Google link, but I would deeply be grateful for anything you can do, so they have inserted their clickable link, once again, making it super easy and convenient for their client to click and then go out and leave that review. So I also wanted to show you a couple of examples of how we here send out our nice emails to our past clients or our current clients in process to encourage, for them to leave a review. The one on the left there, it does note there's a video, and that is a small video that we have put together that's basically saying thank you for entrusting us, during this process. And we also include that clickable link. Once again, that's going to push them out to the review page. The other one there on the right is also, thankful email again for their business and for entrusting us. And then it also includes that clickable link again. Again, convenience, ease, click it and go leave that review. And it also allows them to do it on their time, right? So you're sending it to them when they have that time. They're sitting down to open up and click and go out to leave those reviews. It just makes it so much more convenient. Another example is send a survey. We include this email out. We have created a survey. Clickable link again, and let's take a look at what's on our survey here. Again, it's asking, further information, but it's also giving them the opportunity to, give you those little stars with those, pre-done questions in there. And then it also opens up where they can freely type in, any type of review that they want to leave, testimonial they want to leave for you. And then what you could do with this is then take like those great comments you give back, or the 5 stars, and include that question, and then share this out on your social media as well, because it makes it just nice that and easy they can go and leave this, and you can then take this and push it out again. So what about your past clients, right? The power of your past clients is huge. This is why it's important to, keep those connections with them. Make sure you're on social media, friending them, because this is where you're going to pick up, one person doesn't just live in a bubble, right? They have, aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents. Your past clients can be, encouraging people like your coworkers, people you go to church with or do things in your community. So, one previous client can definitely equal, more in the future for you and bring in that business. So, it's important to keep connected with your past clients. Another thing that we have tested out that's worked really well is, to give them a call. If reach out to them, check in on them. How are you doing? Get that in, and then you can go ahead and ask for that review once you've kind of caught up with them, checked on their needs, see if there's anything that you can do, and it kind of opens that line too for that referral as well. You could say something like this on the phone. We have many different, scripts that our loan officers and realtors that I've met with have used out. That's worked, very well for them. So really, sit down, kind of get your thoughts together. This is where it's important to take those nice little notes when you meet with your clients to kind of have, that keep that personal touch with them as well. And I know many of you, according to this, it's like 800 short clips we've put together. You've done a video session with us. We've been across, many of our states here, doing these. Our media team has went out there. They've turned out fabulous. I've been stalking your, social media and have seen many of you use these in an awesome way and getting a, very good response from them as well. Here's an idea, you've posted it right, you get a great response, something like the one I have shared on here. And it's a way to make sure you're responding back to these responses, which helps them push your, post up in the news feed, as we've learned in the last session that I did with you all. And it's the perfect opportunity to comment there, thank them for, what they have left and said about how wonderful you are. And go ahead and ask again right here for that review. Insert your review link right there at that point. It makes it nice and clickable. If, you're putting this out on Facebook, you can even direct them to the review tab on your Facebook page. And it just opens up this, other opportunity to, really be able to obtain review from, a past client. So just another little fun thing. So, okay, I've got that review, right? So now what do you do? I'm going to tell you, don't worry. Make sure first that you're responding and thanking them, because of course that is just good manners for one. And it looks great, and it also helps, circulate that if you're using it on your social media as a thank you. Tell the world. This is something you definitely don't want to, keep quiet. Add it to your client's newsletter. Those are always awesome to share out even several that you've gotten over different periods of time. Add it in your email signature. We've seen a lot of success with doing this, where you take one of those great, fabulous reviews and, you put it in the bottom of your email signature. Email signature also is another great way that you can put a little line like, did you forget to leave me a review? No. But put your clickable review link in that signature line. So your past clients maybe receive, a follow-up email from you. They can take that opportunity to click that link and go leave you a review at that point. Create a testimonial flyer to set out at open houses. You're going to get some people in there you've never met before, right? So why not have a nice little flyer and let them see what other clients have said about you and why they should, at that point, then go and, use you to buy their home. Add a great client review line to your Facebook header image. So we all know sometimes those little header images up at the top kind of get forgotten. So why not, when you have create a nice little image up there, put, like one of your nice little reviews up there at the top of that Facebook header. So then it just stands out when someone goes to see your page. I know locally I've heard a lot of our realtors on the radio around town, or like the big billboard print ads, perfect opportunity to go and add the testimonial in there. If you're doing your radio ad, you could read just a quick one of what someone had said. One of those are going to be those great one-liners you get, like, you're the bomb, right? Share it across your social media platforms, of course, because this is something that, I encourage you to do in our last live session, but it is going to create that social proof again. So speaking of that, just as a review, what is social proof? There's your big definition, right? But I always say it is that proof given online that not only that you are a good realtor, but, here's what others are saying about how you are a good realtor. So that's why it's important to, get these recommendations, reviews, testimonials out online so everyone else can see what, others are saying about you. Because, this is where all of this is going to play in, the credibility of it. So creating social proof can come in a few different ways. It's going to be from your engagement, the user-generated, crowd wisdoms from your ratings, your reviews, your testimonial. That's why it's important, again, to have these platforms open to receive these testimonies and reviews so people can be online. They can see, again, what others have said about you. So clients, social proof, that's going to come from your existing clients, correct? Social proof is going to come from those referrals and referrals from friends. And this is where it's nice on social media, where it comes out, and why you should post about your testimonials is it opens up when you post one of those nice testimonials you've received. Then that kind of creates the comment section to be open to someone, a client that has used you in the past. And so they're going to jump in there and say, like, they did a fabulous job for us. I would definitely use them again. Someone might say, like, I've used them, to buy my first home, and now we're downsizing to our, forever home. So it's just a nice little area to open up and helps encourage that on social proof. And experts, we haven't discussed this yet. Let's not forget about your business partners, right? This can be anything from your great lenders at, certain companies. It could be builders you work with, attorneys you work with, and even title companies and anyone that you have that, business connection with. So you want to have this open on the platforms so they can leave little reviews, or they can leave those comments on your social media post as well. And we do see this happen a lot on accounts when you have your posts where we're seeing, a lot of your business partners commenting on it. This also comes from, again, like the ratings reviews. So that's going to be, the platform areas you have open on Facebook, Google, Zillow, from previous clients. Also, here's creating the social proof using your testimonials. I know a lot of people are, Canva friendly. That's a creative platform where you can create your own, backgrounds. Again, we discussed in the last one where you can take, a nice review and pop in one of those free Facebook backgrounds and have it on there so it really stands out in that news feed. Again, it's just about using these, getting them out there for all to see. We've got one example right there on the left that's directly from Zillow. Don't leave them hanging because it is super important. The other thing too is to make sure you're adding a status text on there with your review. So you have this great, fabulous review. Don't just post it and not say anything. We always say post and say something. So you also want to end it with that call to action. So don't forget about putting in, give me a call, or, here's my review link at that time too, if you would like to leave, a review for me. It is still just about asking for those reviews, because if you don't ask, they're not going to come, right? That might have been in a baseball movie or something. I don't know. Let your clients do the talking, right? Again, I just popped out some of these little nice comments that were left on a nice post on social media, and you're just kind of pulling those out, make sure these are the ones that you're responding to. You're thanking them for these comments. Again, you're letting them do the talking for you. And don't forget, that does mean like the, business partners. So this is comments that we receive from you realtors on a few of our posts, but this could be loan officer feedback or your builder's feedback on a post. And I was thinking too, these would be fabulous because they're such small little comments. If you are a TikTok user or a Reels user, why not take some of these great comments and do the little, pointing? I'm not going to do it because I have no rhythm to point out things. I might probably be pointing at the wrong spot, but use that where you're popping up these nice little one-liners on like a video. And then at the end, of course, you're going to end it with, like, here's my review link, go leave me a review. So just like another fun little idea of how you can get these out there as well on different platforms. Proof you're good at what you do. Essentially that's what it is. You want others to know that you do work hard, you have, wonderful service, and you do a good job. So, let's show these examples out on your social media. While I know realtors' favorite platform is not Zillow, it may again be your client's favorite platform. So you do need to have these platforms opened up. They look nice. They're clickable, so it's going to open that new window for, potential client to read that full review left for you that says how wonderful you are. It does then take you to the Zillow site so they can click out of that box and see all of your past reviews left. It does open this other layer of opportunity for you that because, you are selling a home to someone, they're busy, they're unpacking, they're getting their kids ready for a new school. They loved you. You did a, great job, wonderful service, but they just didn't have that time to leave that review for you. So sharing this Zillow review opens that opportunity where, it's a reminder on that social media news feed. Now they see you again and what others are saying, and they then have the opportunity, because it takes them to the Zillow site, to click this little blue write a review button now, and they can leave it for you then. So make sure you are thanking on Zillow. There is that opportunity on there just to say a thank you as well when someone leaves you a review. And it is the social media advantage. Remember, that it's important to connect with these past clients and also your business partners on social media. So make sure you are sending out those friend requests. You are taking that time to interact with them. And you are going out and leaving reviews for your business partners as well, because that is an important way to get some of those testimonials back in turn. And don't forget those tags. So, you think of a closing photo you posted on there. You're going to get a lot of comments on there. You're going to get some shares because, grandma, mom, dad, whoever is sharing this because, it's the big purchase of their lives. It's something to be excited and proud of. So you're going to get a lot of comments on there and shares. So if you add tags to these, that's going to help extend that reach out past just, the people that follow or like your page. So make sure you're adding those tags on there as well. Again, creating that social proof, right? And remember the demographics. So the millennials and the Gen Z are the largest demographics back to back that are seeking these reviews, and they're seeking them online from their family and friends. So if you're opening up that opportunity by posting your reviews and testimonials online, then it's easy to see, where they can comment in here, like, this is the realtor I used, they were fabulous. You should use them. So, it's, again, creating the social proof, but also opening up that opportunity for others to encourage, online. And then did you know this, that consumers say their friends and family are their trusted resources for, when it comes to businesses and recommendations for those. So, again, creating that social proof, putting those testimonies out there, staying top of mind, right, and opening that opportunity up. So now it's your turn, right? So you need to get out there and keep giving that amazing experience. The testimonies will come in a lot easier when we know you're out there doing your job good. So make sure you have those platforms opened up. And I'm going to end today with a homework challenge. Reach out to a few of your recent clients that you have just, had the opportunity to work with, and just ask them for the review, because it really does just take just asking. I gave a few examples of the different ways that you can do it, but you've got to do it, right? You can do it. We know you can do it. So get out there and do it. Also, join us again. We'll be having some more lives on different topics. If you have a topic that you would like to see a live on, or some different post types that you would like to see on our Real Talk pages, just reach out and let us know. We're here to help you. We're happy that you've all joined, and hope you're getting a lot out of the different variety of posts that we have been doing. So we just want to thank you again, and you guys can do it. So again, I'm Tiffany Good. I'm the Creative Specialist with Equity Resources, and thanks for joining today.